be not only vaccinated, but have a booster. So, which is fine. I just hope I don't turn up positive.
Yeah.
Kind of ruin
So
it.
do you stop in Ushuaia
No, we're not going there. We're going to Punta Arenas.
to Punta
All right.
Arenas? Yeah.
We're
Which is
live
easy.
streaming, guys.
The meeting is now live.
Live now? Ah, okay,
Okay, let's roll.
good. Okay, so let's roll. So now that we're live, we would like to do a roll call to make sure that we have everyone here. Mary, would you do that? Mary, are you here?
I can do your roll call, Dr. LeBlanc.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, you could, I was asking you to do the roll call. If you
Thank
could.
you. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please?
Yes, we're ready for you to do the roll call, please.
Oh, I apologize. Sure. All right. Dr. LeBlanc,
Present.
Dr. Montgomery,
Here.
Dr. Ferdinand,
Here.
Dr. Ferris,
Here.
Dr. Dawson,
Here.
and where is Dr. Gage White? I know she was here, but I'm not seeing her at the moment.
Yeah.
Did she drop off?
She must have, because
Okay, we'll need to hold on until we can get her back on.
You should be coming back in right now.
Great. Appreciate that. Let's let her get on and unmute herself because she'll need to answer by voice vote.
okay,
Not exactly a vote, but just by voice.
yeah.
I'll take this opportunity to just say thank you to everybody for their attendance.
Yeah.
We do appreciate all the work that goes involved into this.
I don't think you heard that earlier, perhaps, but I think almost all of us would like to be on the board again if we could.
I apologize. When you first mentioned I was on a phone call and I had to get off of that rather quickly. Okay. James, would you have any update? I see she looks like she's on, but she's muted and there we go. There we go.
We're having, Linda, thank you for joining us again. We're finishing up the roll call. So
Could you say your answer that you're here, Dr. Gage White?
need to unmute,
You're on mute.
Linda.
Do it. Oh, there we go. I'm here.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. You have a quorum.
Okay, great. So as we all know, this is a meeting of the Pro Tem Board Hearing Panel with regard to specific matters that are handled for the LSBME. And I want to emphasize that to advise the public that any comments can be emailed to us before, during, or after the meeting. And the address is publiccomment@lsbme.la.gov. All public comments will be recognized during the meeting and kept. I want to remind all the members and the staff to please respect the order of the meeting by using the hand raised function to be recognized to speak. If I miss that, just shout out and I'll address you. We've verified all of the identity of all the participants, and so we'll continue. So James, can you please confirm that this meeting is clear and audible to the public and those on the telecommunication as well as a video conference?
That is correct.
And can you confirm the YouTube link is up and running?
YouTube is live and running.
Okay, great. Jacinta, do we have any public comments?
No, sir. No public comments at this time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the first matter on the agenda is the approval of the public minutes from the meeting of November 3rd, 2021. And I'll ask for a motion in a second to approve those minutes.
Dr. LeBlanc, I believe Jacinta notified me we did have one correction to the version of the minutes that's in the agenda. And I wanted to alert everybody that Dr. Burdine's name was inadvertently included in the list of attendees, but that we have changed that and added Dr. Montgomery's name instead, which I see her hand is raised. So
Okay.
I'll yield to the floor for Dr. Montgomery.
Okay. Dr. Montgomery.
You're muted at this point. It looks like it might be frozen.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Dr. Montgomery, your hand is raised. Can you, but you're muted. Do you have something to state?
It's just been addressed.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good. Thanks for catching that.
Oh, that was all Jacinta. Thank you, Jacinta.
Yes, very good. So, with that correction to the minutes, I'll accept a motion for approval in a second.
So moved.
Second,
Okay, so it's been motioned and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
aye.
Any nays or abstentions? Okay, thank you. The public minutes from the meeting of November 3rd, 2021 are approved. So next on the agenda is to select our next meeting date, which I had mentioned earlier that we'd like to do this prior to April 15th. And we were looking at a Monday or a Thursday, and it gets hard to get people together. So if we need, we can pause the meeting so everyone can look at their calendars. But Jacinta, did you have some suggested dates?
Don't mean to interrupt, and
Yes, sir.
certainly,
Just give me 1 second.
certainly if Jacinta has some, but I wanted to alert everybody that at least I believe Dr. LeBlanc is going to be on a trip for certain dates and was not going to be available. And unfortunately, the next meeting would likely coincide with some time where I am at the Louisiana legislature on Tuesdays and Wednesdays during the week. And so I was hoping that you might look at Mondays and Thursdays between February 22nd and April 5th.
Thursdays are a better day for me typically, but those are pretty good weeks.
Is there any particular week that you're looking at, or just any week during that time?
Really any week. So I think the first one would start off for that Monday on February 24th. And then March 3rd, March 10th. I'm not looking at a calendar, but I'm kind of going off of some notes I had. So I'm hoping I'm quoting those correctly.
You-
So I
you
have
are.
March 3rd,
Yeah,
March 7th,
Right. I was just quoting the week. Sorry.
Yeah.
March 10th, March 17th,
And the 14th too. Is that right, Jacinta?
yeah, that's a Monday.
No, we're kind of caught up on that date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the 17th would be better for us.
Yes.
Okay.
Well-
Any of those are good for me.
I can do those, 17th, sure,
I can do the 17th, the St. Patrick's Day.
okay. Dr. Dawson,
17th is fine. Can't do the 10th because I'm gonna be at the basketball tournament. And I
okay,
hope to win.
somehow I knew this. Yes, Dr. Gage White, I didn't. catch
Yeah,
the-
17th is fine with me.
Okay, Dr. Montgomery,
Oh, looks like she might have dropped out.
she's probably trying to come back because I guess.
Yep. She looks
We're,
like
we're,
she's back.
we're assuming this is going to be via Zoom. Because obviously Thursdays are probably more problematic than Mondays if we actually have to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, this is true.
Why do you say that?
Because we got Sunday to get there.
Yeah,
And I'm still working.
Me too.
Every-
I'm just saying, the reason we are way back, Linda Gage White, when we moved the meetings to Mondays, the board meetings, we did it because we needed the Sundays. But I'm assuming we're gonna do it via Zoom. I'm gonna be optimistic.
well, we can do that, and if we have to, what would happen, Mary, if we had to show up in person, can we just change the meeting date?
We would need to change the meeting date, which, the staff would contact folks to arrange a date. It would be separate. We do it this way for convenience so that everybody's aware and so that we are able to plan ahead. But if that was necessitated, yes, staff would contact you guys to find an amenable date.
Okay, and let me ask you this, when would we know if it's going to be Zoom or not?
Yeah, the governor sends out his proclamations monthly, usually around the 20th.
And that's for it's for the next month?
Yes, each month.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
So we should have plenty of time then to
Yeah,
see if it's going to be changed.
Right.
yeah. Okay, all right. So, Dr. Mario? You're muted, sir.
We don't,
Before we
Af-
begin,
just for clarification, excuse me, Mary, go ahead.
no, go ahead. I think he was checking with you about the date. I apologize.
Yeah, I was just talking with Carol offline. We don't have to meet until the 26th, which would be 90 days from today. We're more likely to have much more to say on the 26th about some cases we're working on than we put in March. But I thought you might want to take that into account when you're picking a date.
So you're saying April 26th?
Well, that would be 90 days, which would be when we would have to extend the investigation again if that was required. Carol, do you want to comment?
So, yeah, we would only need to have a meeting from the investigative standpoint would be 90 days from today at the
Okay.
earliest.
So I believe that, Dr. LeBlanc is available after the 19th of April.
Yes. I
So do
mean,
y'all want to look at Mondays and Thursdays after the 19th of April?
How does the 25th of April look? Which is a Monday.
I could do that, even if it was in person. Sure, I could do that. For me,
I can do that.
I can do it.
We can't do that date. That's our board meeting date.
Oh, lovely.
oh, you mean the board's getting in the way of this? Golly. Well, how about the
21st, the Thursday?
the 21st?
Yeah, the travel thing comes up again.
Yeah, that might be the only thing. If maybe what we could do is hold that as an in-person or an alternate Zoom. I don't,
Is it allowed if someone cannot, let's say, and I'm just picking on Dr. Dawson, let's say Dr. Dawson can just no physically way can come in, but others could we have a meeting? But is it all or nothing, or can one person be?
It's all or nothing presently under the law.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Yeah.
Could we have a Zoom even if an in-person was permitted?
The Zoom is currently permitted under the law because there is a declaration of an emergency. If the governor does not extend the declaration of emergency, then the opportunity for Zoom lapses, as the law is currently written.
Just hypothetically, let me ask you this. Okay, so if the looking at the 25th, April 25th, I know it's a board meeting, as you said. These meetings typically do not take very long. I mean, would it be possible that we could tentatively put it on the 25th and the board could just start an hour and a half different from what their plan is now?
Perhaps we could schedule it for 5 p.m. on April 25th.
Well,
Usually the board meeting is finished by 5 p.m.
I mean, yeah, I mean, just, I'm thinking if we put that,
5 or 5:30.
Well, selfishly, I'm going to be in New Orleans anyway on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of that week. So if we could do it one of those 3 days in the morning, that would work for me.
You're talking about the 21st?
No, the 26th, 27th, 28th, and
See,
I'm going to be there anyway.
yeah, I don't want to get into discussing the investigations and so forth. But suffice to say that the 25th is, I think, the last eligible date. So can for the time being, could we just go with March 17th? And if, if it's that there's not much else to report at that point, then, there's just an extension to be done,
If we could do that, let me ask you this. I think
rather than belaboring the point, we've already agreed on March 17th by Zoom. I think that's a good date.
and if we had to extend it, it wouldn't involve a meeting. I could just automatically do that, presiding officer, right?
Interim actions are possible. Yeah, but
Okay.
Okay. Well, how about we do that then? Go with the 17th and we'll see where we are.
okay.
What time?
1 o'clock.
Works for me. I'm good.
All right. 17th of March, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay. I think Dr. LeBlanc, the next on the agenda is to move into executive session.
Yes, I need a motion and a second to move into executive session.
So move.
Second,
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I
Any opposed? Okay. We will now move into executive session once James confirms that the YouTube has been stopped and that all members have been moved over to the executive session.
I'll move you into the breakout room in just momentarily. I'm working on it now.
Okay, just give us the go when you're ready.
Hey, Kim, I'm dying to see your pictures when you get back.
Oh, I'll be happy to share. I usually take 2,000 or 3,000. I'll send them all.
are we still live on YouTube?
Oh, I
I'm
don't,
waiting for James to answer.
oh, yeah.
My screen says live.
Okay, then you are.
Oh, yeah. I just noticed that.
Looks like there might be a little technical glitch on moving us over, so just hang tight, folks.
All right.